Good morning, all of you. This is class ninth video of the new lesson, the Lake Isle of Innisfree. The Lake Isle of Innisfree is the lyrics poem, and it speaks. It told you about the one lake. Lake name is the Lake Isle of Innisfree. There is one lake. That lake name is the Lake Isle of Innisfree, and the poet name is Mr. Eats, Mr. Ears, Mr. William Butler Eats, Mr. William Butler Eats. He has written the 12-line poem. 12-line poem. This is also called 12-line poem. Is called lyrics. The Lake of Innisfree. In this poem, the poet spent a lot of time in his village nearby the Lake Isle of Innisfree, and he spent very enjoyable time when he was in the Innisfree, when he is nearby the Innisfree, and he liked to always spend in this poem when he was in another city. He wanted to go to the same lake of Innisfree, and he wanted to make a cot there, and he wanted to live at that place forever, because that place was very silent and very healthy environment was at the lake of Isle of Innisfree. I'm going to read the blue points. This well-known poem explores the poet's longing for the peace and tranquility of Innisfree, a place where he spent a lot of time as a boy. This poem is a lyric. This well-known poem describes about the peace and silence of place Innisfree. This is one place name Innisfree, where the poet spent a lot of time when he was a boy. Mr. Butler, William Butler Yeats, spent a lot of time near the Lake Isle of Innisfree. I'm going to read the poem in a same lyrical mode. So focus at the lyrical mode. I will arise and go now, and go to the spree, and a small cabin built there of clay and metals made. 9 beams row will I have there, a hive for the honey bee, and live alone and be loudly. I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow, dropping from the woods of the morning, to where the cricket sings their midnight soul a glimmer, and the noon a purple glow, and evening full of night's wings. I will arise and go. I will arise and I will go now, for always night and day. I hear the lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore, while I stand on the roadway or on the pavement's gray. I hear it in the deepest core. I hear it in the deepest core. Yes, this is the lyrical poem. This is lyrics developed by William Butler Yeats. Now you can find out here that whatever the life of the poet is right now in the populated area of the city, and poet had spent a lot of time in the nearby the Isle Lake of Innisfree. The poet said in this line that I will arise. Yes, I will arise in the first stranger. I will arise, and just now I will go to Innisfree and will make a cabin, a small hut, a small room at the bank of Lake Innisfree. That was made up of, means my hut, the room I will build, that room will be made of the clay and wattles. Clay means clay soil, and wattles means the dry grass. So the poet said, I will just stand up, and just stand up, and I'm going to my place in is free, and I will build there a small room of soil and dry husk, or dry grass. There will be 9 beans rows I will have there. Means bean, do you know there are a lot of beans? So a poet is explaining that there will be at least 9 lines of the beans plant, and there will be honeybee hive. There will be hive of honeybee, and I will be alone in that place of Innisfree. That Isle Innisfree is really a island or a small place wherever at this lake. Really water sound is really very glad, very happy, and on that place he will live forever, because that place is the lake of Innisfree is very silent place. The tranquility, the peace attract everyone. Stranger number 2, and I shall have some peace there. For peace comes dropping, slow dropping from the wheels of the morning, and where the cricket sings. Means at the lake of the Innisfree, the day starts from the cricket singing. Cricket means the small cricket, a small size insect. So from the morning starts from the songs of the cricket, and the midnight full of the glimmer of the and purple glow color moon, purple glow color afternoon time, and evening is full of the linnet wings. Linnet is a bird name, means morning start at the Innisfree. What is the that is really wonderful place where morning start from the cricket singing, evening from the linnet's wings. Linnet, it is a bird name. So there always we see only the sound of the silence only. So in the evening the linnets birds singing, and in the morning cricket singing, and afternoon totally it is purple glow color, and midnight is totally glamour. So always at the lake of Innisfree the atmosphere is really too much silent. Could you define, or could you imagine that what would be the singing, or how much will be the noise in singing of the linnet and cricket? So it is really imagination point. Now the last point is, last stage is, I will arise and go. I will arise and go. I will just now. I will stand up and I will go. And for always, day and night, I will spend nearby at the place of Innisfree, Lake Innisfree, because that is very peaceful and silent environment. This is the reason that poet likes that place always. So I hear the lake water lapping, and with low sounds of the shore. When the water cover up the shore, when water strike or attack on the river, on the lake banks, so it creates a very slow sound. And poet likes the sound of the lapping sound of the water at the bank of the lake. While the poet is standing on the roadways, then still the poet was listening the poet was still listening the sound of the water, and poet still have the water silence sound in his deep heart. So really the poet has a very nice wish that he always want to be here, always he never want to go there, never want to leave the lake of Innisfree, because he has spent a lot of time at the lake of the Innisfree. So dear, these are the question answers that you have to complete. You can see in the picture, and I will give also the homework in this topic. Okay, so have a nice time and cover up all the things. Thanks a lot.